ABC 12 News at 11 starts now.
This is your trusted source, ABC 12 News at 11.
I don't really think we need something like this to remember Crump by.
A big controversy brewing tonight in the small town of Crump in Bay County. A bar owner wants his waitresses to go topless.
Tonight, the Garfield Township Board rejected his request, but the owner revealed at least one time he went around the system so his wait staff could bear it all. ABC 12's Kristen Abraham is back now from Garfield Township with a reaction. Kristen.
Matt, the bar owner will tell you how he did that in just a moment, but first, this is the second time since June the township has said no to his request.
They made it crystal clear.
This is not a part-time permit. If this is issued, it is issued for all the legal hours that he's selling liquor in his.
We have to stop and ask ourselves, do we really want to be known as a town that has a topless bar?
Residents of Garfield Township don't want Crump's Main Street bar, the Silver Derby, to allow topless waitresses for private parties or otherwise. The Crump Fox Club packed with people Monday night who fear adult entertainment of any kind won't be a positive for this small farming community.
We're just missing all our morals. You know, we don't need this.
I don't really care if they get it or they don't get it. It doesn't bother me.
In a unanimous decision, the township board agreed, but it's unclear if that will matter because when bar owner Dale Miskey addressed the crowd, he admitted after being denied the first time, he simply took matters into his own hands.
I currently actively pulled my liquor license out of there, and I did the event out there, fully nude girls out in that bar. So I am grandfathered in. Because there's not an old ordinance that does not say anything about adult entertainment.
Miskey says he hasn't made up his mind yet whether he'll try for a permit again. If he does, the community will strike him down again.
I've lived here 68 years, got along without it, and I don't think our young people need it.
I can't, for the life of me, understand why anybody with common sense would want this going on in today's world.
The Michigan's Liquor Control Commission also has a say in this, the last time they, too, denied the bar owner's request. In the newsroom, Kristen Abraham, ABC 12 News.
We're going to turn now to the weather, and snow has moved into our viewing area.
Yeah, how much are we going to get overnight? Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist J.R. Kurtzek. J.R.
That much? Just a little bit. Actually, if you look outside in our parking lot, guys, just a little bit of a coating on the windshield already. But not all of mid-Michigan seeing snow quite yet. And the pattern that is developing across the area should stay very light as we head through the night. First alert Doppler radar showing some light snow, fairly widespread now across lower Michigan. Out in the Thumb region, though, pretty quiet right now. Cloudy skies. Everything is moving from west to east. And with the clouds and overhead and with some light snow, temperatures really won't be dropping off very far nor very quickly as we head through the rest of the night. Right now in Flint, the temperature is 26 degrees. Winds, well, no wind at all right there. At MBS International Airport, 27 degrees with a wind from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour. How much snow? Well, not much. Enough, however, to coat over the roadways so that morning drive could be slippery in spots, but total snow accumulation across mid-Michigan as a whole should stay at an inch or less. So at the bus stop in the morning, with cloudy skies and mild temperatures, I'm still going to give it a C just because there could be some slippery roads for that morning drive. For the afternoon, temperatures easily above freezing, mid to perhaps upper 30s in a few spots. We'll have your full forecast through the holiday weekend coming up.
All right, J.R. Well, the Mount Morris couple charged in a disturbing sex case involving their own infant daughter is expected in court tomorrow morning for a hearing on their criminal charges. Police say Daniel Hall performed sex acts on his then 6-month-old daughter while his wife Alicia Hall recorded it. Investigators say they found hundreds of child porn images on home computers, 13, including that baby and her father. The Halls both remain in the Genesee County Jail tonight.
Meanwhile, the investigation continuing into the arrest of a former Iosco County school employee. Police say 23-year-old Adam Kennedy worked at Hale High School as a computer technician. He was formally charged with 2 counts of criminal sexual conduct. One charge involves a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old female student. The other, an alleged assault on a 16-year-old student. He has been placed on administrative leave. If convicted, he could face up to 15 years in prison. He was gunned down in his own driveway, and police say it remains a mystery as to why anyone would kill Douglas Wright. The Buena Vista Township man was murdered on January 9th, but police have very few leads to go on. Wright had walked to a local liquor store that night and was standing in his driveway when he was shot. Police say robbery is a possible motive in that murder, but the killer didn't take anything from Wright. Anyone with information is urged to call Buena Vista Township Police.
In Flint tonight, Emergency Manager Mike Brown outlined what he says are the city's major issues. Brown's update came during the first city council meeting since he was appointed by Governor Rick Snyder on December 1st. ABC 12's Lori DeGavito was there. She joins us now live in Flint outside of City Hall with more. Lori.
Hi, Matt. Well, Brown hit on all the hot topics: the deficit, revenues, grants, labor contracts, that water pipeline, and of course public safety. Also included a few heated moments and an unusual request from the Flint Fire Union president. He wants his members pink slipped.
It would save my members' jobs, actually, in the long run.
Fire Union President Trent Farnsworth wants a 90 to 120-day layoff notice for 37 members starting Monday in order for the city to be able to renew its federal Safer grant. It expires the first week of June, and the application process is underway.
They have to act on it. They've got 11 days. It would only be applicable if we have some members who are in a pending layoff situation.
We are pursuing with the fire department a new round of Safer grants.
Emergency Manager Mike Brown declined comment on potential pink slips, saying there is Labor Council reviewing collective bargaining contracts. Brown did talk taxes, anticipating lower property assessments for residents with a projected 20% or $4 million decrease in revenue.
And that's where we talk about public safety and services.
During public comment, resident Herbert Cleaves turned right around and addressed Brown, calling some of his staff, quote, poverty pimps.
There's money missing all over the city. And you come down here and tell us to our face what you doing. What about us?
Council members expressed frustration too.
I'm not privileged to a lot of information and meetings that are going on here with the city.
Now, as for public safety, that was a big concern tonight, as it has been in the past. Brown said the state wants to help, but also needs to know how the city plans to proceed from this point. The city, Brown that is working on a criminal justice plan. Live in Flint, Lori DeGavito, ABC 12 News.
Police need your help tonight after a rash of smash and grabs at 10 businesses across 2 counties. The break-in started just after midnight on Friday. 5 businesses in Clare County had windows smashed in and money was taken. At one location, a surveillance camera caught the red pickup truck that police say the thieves used to get away. Investigators believe the same suspects moved to Gladwin County, targeting a local Subway. Beaverton police say the door was also smashed in at the Jiffy Quick Market. 2 men stole money and tobacco products there. Owner Chad Woodruff has this message for the thieves.
Everybody in town here works hard. All these small businesses work hard to make a living, and you know, it'd be nice if they could get up and work hard the same as we do.
Call police if you recognize either of the men or the red truck in the video you just saw.
New at 11 tonight, a suspect wanted in a late-night robbery in Aranet County will face charges after an arrest in Genesee County. The robbery happened around 11:30 last night at AJ Rental in Standish Township. Now, sheriff's deputies were able to get a description of the suspect's car. Grand Blanc Township police located the car and the suspect. Some of the stolen items were recovered as well.
For the 4th time since just Christmas, a Huron County business was broken into, the thieves stealing a designer drug called bath salts. Surveillance video caught the latest break-in that happened around 1 this morning at Maple Lane Discount Store. That's in Verona Township. Authorities say about $200 worth of damage was done and $135 worth of bath salts were taken. Bath salts were banned in Michigan back in August. Since then, some manufacturers have been getting around that law, though, by slightly changing the ingredients.
Well, 2 police officers are recovering tonight after they were injured while arresting a pair of armed robbery suspects last night. It happened at Gabe's Country Store in Burt, which is located in southern Saginaw County. Police say 2 men grabbed some money and drove off, but they spotted the getaway car a short time later. During the arrest, 2 Montrose Township police officers suffered minor injuries. So to come tonight on ABC 12 News at 11, Michigan's primary just got a little more interesting. Why Romney may not be a shoo-in after all.
But first, remembering the 2-year anniversary of the heartbreaking fire that claimed the lives of 4 young children in Flint.
And funeral arrangements are made as the investigation continues into singer Whitney Houston's sudden death.
You're watching ABC 12 News at 11 with Angie Hendershot, Matt Franklin, Chief Meteorologist J.R. Kurtek, and Greg Molson with sports. ABC 12 News, your trusted source.